Have you ever heard a strange idea? It is a story people tell. It says that airplanes can never fly over the North Pole. South Pole. People imagine the sky near the poles is too wild and unpredictable. They think compasses spin wildly and stop working there, leaving pilots lost. They believe it is a forbidden zone, a place too unsafe for modern travel. These ideas can sound very real, like a secret pilots keep. But are they actually true? In a world of incredible technology, it seems odd that a part of our planet would be off limits to our most advanced machines. Here's the truth, often quieter but more interesting than the myth. Planes do, in fact, fly near the poles. Some flights go very close to them. A select few even cross directly over them, connecting continents in straight-looking paths on a globe. But it is also true that not every plane flies there. Many long-haul flights take a longer, curved path to avoid the poles, even when it looks like a detour on a flat map. There are very good reasons for this caution. Here, we will look at 3 simple reasons. First, let us talk about finding your way. Think about the tools pilots used long ago. They relied heavily on magnetic compasses. A compass needle faithfully points toward the magnetic North Pole. This works wonderfully across most of the globe. But closer to the magnetic pole, it becomes less reliable. The magnetic forces pull the needle downward, causing it to dip and wander. A pilot relying on such an instrument could become disoriented. This challenge helped seed the myth that polar flight is impossible for navigational reasons. Today, airplanes use much more modern tools, systems that do not depend on Earth's magnetic field in the same way. GPS uses a network of satellites to pinpoint a plane's location with amazing accuracy. Planes also use inertial navigation systems, or INS. They use accelerometers and gyroscopes to track position from the start without external signals. These tools work very well near the poles. They are the reason modern polar routes are possible. But the environment still demands higher planning and expertise. Aircraft and crews need certification and backups. Second, we must think about safety and the possibility of an emergency. Imagine a flight over a populated continent. If the airplane has a technical problem, like a failing engine or a loss of cabin pressure, the pilot must find a place to land quickly and safely. Over Europe, North America, Asia, there are thousands of airports. An invisible web of safety lies beneath most flight paths. Over the Arctic or Antarctic, there are very few airports. For hundreds, even thousands of miles, frozen ocean, massive glaciers, uninhabited land. If a plane has a serious problem here, options for a safe landing are extremely limited, sometimes non-existent. The nearest suitable airport could be hours away. Aviation rules are strict. Most long-haul jets are twins. They must remain within a certified time to a diversion airport. This is ETOPS, Extended Range Twin-Engine Operational Performance Standards. Polar routes may require very long ratings, like 330 minutes. Airlines connect the dots between safe harbors. Sometimes the safer path is longer, by design. Third, there is the powerful influence of weather, fuel, and the rules that govern them. Polar weather is among the most extreme on Earth. Temperatures can plummet to unimaginable lows, affecting the aircraft and its systems. One major concern is fuel. In extreme cold, it can thicken and form wax crystals, gelling. This can restrict flow to engines, a critical risk. Polar flights use fuel with a lower freezing point and monitor temperatures constantly. If the air is too cold, the flight may be rerouted or even canceled. Cold can thicken lubricants and affect electronics. The polar jet stream can bring severe turbulence and strong headwinds, increasing fuel burn and time. Airlines follow strict rules for extra fuel. Every flight carries contingency for delays and holding. On polar routes, extra reserves must cover distant alternates and time to circle and land. Extra fuel is heavy, which itself increases fuel burn, sometimes making polar routes less efficient. If weather, fuel math, or rules do not align, Planners choose a safer, more southerly track. Safety outweighs speed. So let us clear up the old myth one last time. The idea that airplanes can never fly over the poles is not true. The reality is nuanced and impressive. Some flights do use these routes. On certain city pairs, like New York-Hong Kong or Dubai-Los Angeles, Arctic paths can be fastest and most efficient. These flights showcase engineering, training, and planning. They happen only when strict safety requirements are met. The airline must use the right aircraft. It must be certified for long distances between alternates. The crew needs specialized training. Fuel must withstand extreme cold. Forecasts along the route must be favorable. Emergency airports must be open and ready. If any condition fails, the flight is rerouted. The journey may take longer, but stays safe. The reasons many flights avoid the poles are clear and safety-driven. First, modern navigation is excellent, yet the polar environment needs special gear and training. Second, few emergency options demand specific aircraft and careful route planning. Third, extreme cold, changeable weather, and fuel rules can make a polar route impractical.